he begins to haggle with you because $200 each is like he considers this a freakishly low amount. Who wants to try bargain? Who would like to support?
I've heard of this.
Quick beep.
All right.
Are you supporting him?
Yours?
All right. I have no. Well, I'm base at bargain.
Good. I fumble. So you're at -10.
Lovely. Yours is good as mine. Nope.
You can get him down to 1,000 cash right now. He'll teach both of you for as many times as it takes. Up to 10 each.
Hang on a minute, but how do I know that? All right, so hypothetically speaking, if I could say to
10
someone,
days of teaching. If you haven't learned it by then, you're too dumb.
I could say, I'm going to teach you something, and then I purposely not teach you.
I will try my best to teach you because the more earth magic in the world, the better for me.
You're interested in learning earth magic, Doc?
Sure. I want to learn all magic.
All right. Here's your $1,000.
I mean, yes, a suitable payment, barely. Right. He will start classes today. Actually, I'm going to do it the easy way. First, I'm going to go for his earth. This is McKay, yes. And now his horribly low teaching because he's an antisocial fuckhead. Holy fuck, you pick it up right now. I'll get back to what spell and stuff. Now on, I almost said Novu Valdu. Now on Doc Fulton, his earth, he's great at, yes. And now his horribly stunted, you're too dumb to learn it. You should just give up now, he tells you. And then the second attempt, let's see what he knows. Oh, and let's see if he can teach. Oh my God, you guys are fucking record. Other people have spent months with this fuckhead. Okay, so 2 days later, Chris, give me a resist or a alcohol/drug tolerance roll, please.
I'm not drinking any of that crap.
Oh no, they're pretty much trying to leave random food around for you to eat, like rat traps and shit. Did you have some way of outwitting 2 11-year-olds I don't know about?
Yeah, I throw them somewhere. I don't know. I don't want them around.
Oh. All right. Let me find the earth. Where the fuck did earth go? There used to be earth. There it is. Alphabetic order fucks me up every time. All right. I will copy paste the spell that you both learn.
Where is it? There.
Now read it for the studio audience. Remove tracks. Casting time 3 rounds. Range 50 meters radius around the caster. Duration permanent. Magic point cost is 4. Gets rid of all tracks, including broken branches and such, of everything. Just. And the next few spells up are also ready, so if you start rolling really great and shit, super. And he invites you guys to both try it if you'd like.
Sure.
Just shows an explosion as the bar is taken out. It just shows a huge nuclear cloud rising. Big skull in the center of it.
Why is that not? There we go.
Yeah, shit, not that, he says.
Wait, we don't need to do a willpower roll here, right?
Nope.
No, this is a magical land.
Okay, then
there would be a willpower for high-tech shit, but not for this.
Yeah, no.
Cool. He says, good luck with it. Never let it be said that Frank Slob goes back on his deals or does not deal in fairness. Hey, Frank, you sold me. Shut up. Have a slurm. And that's how you roll. I thought you guys had already learned that spell. Apparently, he did too.
Not us.
By the way, if either of you can figure out more darkness or shadow spells, please let me know. Later, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Make a note of it, Chris. You're going to want these.
Do you have like spell trees that I can look at so I can try to fill in blanks or no?
The way I'd rather have you do it is go, Logan, do you have this? Because then I know you're interested in it and I don't have to give away anything. So if you say, Logan, I really want Earth Tree, for example, then, you know, I could say, great. What kind of spells are you looking at? And you go, blah, blah, blah. I go, okay, yeah, here's Earth Tree. Work on that. You know, something you're in, I'd rather have it be something you're interested in, aside from darkness / shadow, which I'm going to need.
Okay.
Cool. So, because otherwise, if the tree doesn't get filled in, then you'll be like, why does the NPC have this spell? They know the tree, but I don't know what they know yet.
Okay.
Cool. So, but yes, if you come up with a tree that I have not got any of, and you go, bring, and you churn out the tree, because Scott tried it. He tried making it very slick, but I pretty much rejected his shit because it was like really powerful. But if you end up coming in with some much lower powered and make more sense shit than he did, then you will just pick up that tree. You know, if it's a totally unique tree I don't have anything of, it's like, well, you got ultimate learn. Good. Enjoy. So that is the fastest route to becoming a wizard. But the way I look at it is it improves everybody's experience because you have improved the system mightily.
Can you give me a list of all the different trees there are?
It's already on the ATAW page. It's under the magic section. Yes, as once again, I managed to trick Chris into reading the boards. So, what do you guys do now? But don't read it now, Chris. Later.
Okay.
If you can't find it, keep looking. So, what do you guys do now? You've learned a new spell. You're sitting at the embassy. Doc Fulton has managed to luck roll Doc Fulton.
Yeah.
You made a luck roll? I said luck roll Doc Fulton. You're Doc Fulton. Give me a luck roll.
Got it.
Doc Fulton found an apple that hadn't been contaminated, so he's eating that while the kids are scowling at him. They will get him back eventually. Oi, big fucker, says one of the kids to you. McKay.
Yes. What can I do for you?
We are very happy to see your dumb ass back here, sir.
Good to hear. I'm happy to see that you two are doing well.
The little girl goes, oh, yes, cocksucker, we love you very much. That bird's got a lot of explaining to do, you think? Yes, I'm imagining this is a movie with an actual 11-year-old little girl hired to call you cocksucker. And her parents trying very hard to erase that out of her head when she's done. So, right.
All right, so we need to complete the set for tarot cards. So we must be able to get them elsewhere besides people traveling here, or maybe not.
And the bad news is that the assembled deck or partially assembled deck does make it count as a magic item. But I'm sure you have lots of other magic items other than just that one.
Not sausage.
Well, maybe you could ask Doc Fulton for a sausage.
Here's 2 rings.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I'm going to try analyze magic on the cards, if I may.
Certainly. You
Since
already
I
have
actually-
that skill because you're an evil bastard.
I already have that skill, indeed.
Yes, I'm sure Doc Fulton wants to get in on this too, but he seems distracted. Yes.
What are you doing?
Analyze magic.
Oh, on
The cards,
cards?
the tarot cards.
I've already. Okay.
To see if I could learn anything additional from. But no, I did not succeed in my analyze magic.
Hooray. So, what do you guys do now? The whole world is your mollusk.
Maybe you assemble them all and then turns into a gate or something.
Hmm.
Maybe. Ooh. I was just doing sword dagger trick on me.
No problem.
I don't. Where is it?
The kids cheer and call you a wanker as you're attempting your magic.
So is this the next day then?
Yeah.
I only said 2 days passed because
got
it's
it.
for you to learn it. So
Yep. Which you did in really freakishly record time. I have no idea what the fuck was going on with that goblin, but yeah, other people thought that maybe he was just messing with them because, time just slipped by. So, what are you going to do? You're sitting there in the place. The kids are about their duties. Let me check and see if the word is recovered a bit.
The kids are constantly chasing after me and trying to look for me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they've given up.
they've gotten bored with that. Their kids, they get bored with that very quickly.
Yeah. I mean, while Doc Fulton is willing to continue playing hide and seek with them for days at a time, they are not fucking wanting to do that. The bird seems okay again. He bounced back quick. Yeah, he says.
All right. Can you do me a favor?
The word looks at you really warily.
No, not you, Alex.
No.
I'm not Alex, but
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
I'm not Alex either, says the word. Holy shit, am I Alex? The bird demands.
oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it?
On which?
Sorry, that was a 0-1 on phase.
Not yet.
No.
Work and develop the spells.
Can you throw like 3 things at me?
Any
The bird
particular
mutters
things?
at you.
Things that probably won't hurt, but I want you to throw things at me.
Yep, all right. I'll roll up some newspaper and throw them at you.
Well, there is some fruit and stuff. It's all poison.
That's fine. You can use fruit.
All right, I'll use some fruit.
Excellent.
You get 1 shot each.
Okay.
Right.
Here's your piece of fruit.
I'm guessing he's waiting for you to start rolling throw rolls.
Yeah, I'm giving each of the kids a piece of fruit to throw at him.
Ah! The kids are delighted to help.
1 piece
No,
each.
no, they can't.
They can't?
They
No.
look really shattered.
Okay.
Actually, you know
One.
what? Okay. Well, you're not very good at throwing.
Nope.
All right, I'll do this by myself. Don't worry about it. This is better this way.
Oh, man.
So Logan, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set like 3 things up somewhere high, and then like have a rope, so I'll pull it, and then they fall down on me, so I can make 3 dodge rolls against them. See what I'm saying?
Shit, you could
Yeah,
have
try
the
and
kids
use-
do that. They're willing to fucking
They
throw.
can't watch.
Oh.
This is a magic world, so you doing
Mhm.
your super dodge. I don't know. Actually, the whole sanity thing, I'm assuming you're concerned about.
Yes.
Ah, are you sure you don't want to make them insane little kids? Do you want to get McKay hardened up to it though?
I mean, I can keep trying to throw stuff at you. I'll hit you eventually.
Yeah.
If that's what you, that's fine. Plus, I mean, if I use it, I mean, it's better that you not lose your shit in the middle of combat.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this
All right,
is this super dodge you're doing?
Yeah.
we'll go elsewhere where the kids aren't then, and
Okay, the
least
kids are
trying.
fucking shattered. Okay, so super dodge, range attacks. Yeah, it must be invoked at the beginning around. Okay, it's for 1 round. All ranged attacks may be dodged at full. It's not. Oh, wait. Do you have some sort of spell, or are you using a matrix power here?
Matrix power.
I think you misread it then. Let me copy paste and reread it for the studio audience. Copy. Paste. Okay. Super dodge, you do it, it lasts 1 round. Magic point cost is 6 per round, not per dodge. You invoke it at the beginning of the round, and before you start rolling dodge attacks against incoming attacks for the entire round, all ranged attacks may be dodged at full. If someone attacks you with anything not ranged, can only be dodged. Normally, this ability does nothing. D4 Sand 8 max for observing, unless they're busy with different combat and then the ones fighting the PC with skill. No sand loss for the user. So in other words, it's only a 1 round thing unless you stretch it out for all your magic points or whatever. But basically, all you need to do is just actually, you don't even really need to have them throw shit at you. Just invoke it in the round and go super dodge.
Oh, that's okay. So it doesn't. So I don't actually need to dodge anything because I'm just turning on the power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But you dodge around and shit, and then the sand roll and stuff for observing. There's none for doing it apparently. So
okay.
Just McKay. And it goes toward super dodge, maxes at 8.
Do you want to see me? If I even get it, do you want to see me be able to do it or no?
Yeah, that's probably worth building up.
Yeah, I was gonna say if your sand's really high, then losing 0/D4 is not a big deal.
Is it 0/D4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to write in the 0 before the D4, but yeah, I added that in. So go for it, Chris. Good luck.
All right.
And give me a little sand. He's like, unfortunately, I'm not going crazy yet. And you're like, wee, I'm dodging. Wee.
Yep. Very nice. Well done.
Yay. While you guys figure out what to do, I'm going to grab some drink really fast.
And.
Yeah, figure out something, guys.
I did that.
I really thought that was going to lead into something, the whole tarot card thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I have nothing now.
Yeah, I mean, it could potentially lead into something, but it sounds like we need more about it. I'm not whether or not we work out how to get more tarot cards.
Honestly, the only other thing I give a damn about here is like to find out if there's anybody else that teaches magic. I wouldn't mind learning about it. Or
yeah, so we've got the fire. We've got the bird is air. Have we found anyone that does water?
Good question.
About the only other thing I was curious about was the glowing ones, the Central American guys, because I wanted to check their eyes out.
Water spells have not been invented yet. I got some ideas, but nothing been done on them.
Okay.
Oh.
So
spells are usually in a tree.
10.
Okay.
There's on the ATAW board, formerly the HC board, you can find examples of other spell trees like air.
Okay.
So yeah, water is fine. The only ideas I've got is like purify water, water vision, fog, breathe water, shit like that. There's even the formatting and stuff like that. So yeah, water is pretty much not done. But there's also like if you after you do a normal spell tree or two, you can get into meta spells, which will be much harder to pound out. Like cast a spell and it delays before going off or whatever, chaining spells, shit like that. But I'd recommend knocking out a couple of normal trees. Besides, we need those anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I was thinking about for this place is from modern St. Angeles, we get historical geological survey maps. Bring them here, see if they match up with the ones that they know about. And then we say, well, here's other locations where you're going to find rich vein of gold, rich vein of iron, whatever, to those people. And as another way of making money, getting things going here.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to not get overly rich here and become a target or something, if you simply got a profitable mine with some sort of metal going.
Oh, it's more. I mean, the purpose is then you have stuff coming here, and then we be it gold or whatever, we shift it across to another place where we can then make use of it as a source to establish in another place.
Yeah, it's possible. Pain in the ass, possible.
Yeah. I was just thinking of ways of potentially.
I kind of like the way you've got it here, where you've got this place is done. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, the only other thing for this place was knocking off Cap'n, the werewolf. Who's the bully boy? Cap'n was the bully boy werewolf that infected Simon. Simon being the rhino that we saved his life when we first got here. Remember, we hung him from a tree, kept strangling him and stuff, and beating him with sticks all through the full moon.
So maybe if we kill the werewolf, he would revert.
Maybe. Don't know how werewolfism, lycanthropy, works fully here. Besides us getting a cure for him, not a cure, sorry, a thing that prevents him changing.
We could use more of that.
Yeah. Oh, I gave him 10 months worth. I think. Yeah, it was 10 months worth I gave him. But yeah, exactly. That was my thought. Potentially, if we take him out, then Simon will no longer be affected. The whole thing, you take out the sire parts of the legend.
Does anybody know where he's at?
The bully boy. He works for. He's the main thug for Mr. Krill. Who's a mining magnate here.
Who the fuck is that?
That's awesome.
Like you've spent a lot of time here. I'm wandering around.
This is my note from when we first saved Simon.
Okay.
You were here when I found this information out. Like, these notes are written before we got attacked in the woods by the other guys that were working for Krill, that were hunting Simon down.
So do you want to go hunt him down and take him out?
It's just a potential, something to do. And the only other thing was to see if we can find some of those Central Americans and check them out.
Well, I'm fine with both of those things. I mean, because I wouldn't mind spending time around more magical stuff just to see what's up with that and to learn more stuff potentially.
Well, part of the thing with the Central Americans is I've got a note here that they've got white eyes. So that's why I wanted to check them out to see whether or not they are actual white eyes. Now that I know about the various colors, or
Turn around, white eyes. Turn
or
around.
something different.
All right, well, let's go. Where do we find them?
They tend to hang around the shit town, or the what's it called? I've got a mental blank. What is it called?
Turn
Arcology.
around, white eyes. Oh yeah, you got it. So, do you remember which one they were actually in of those?
Which one of the arcology?
Between arcology and shitdown, where would you like to start your search?
I believe the arcology was where the various races tended to hang out.
You are correct. Take a card for, or actually, Pete, take 2 cards for exemplary notes. If you can beat Chris in note taking, you are flying high above the sky. So high, you're never going to die.
Uh-huh.
So, right, you guys go there. Pete, give me a luck roll at negative 30% because Logan thinks these guys have all fucked off.
Okay. Before I do that, I am going to play my self-improvement card to gain D3 in occupational skill.
Ooh, what's your occupation?
Well, that is a very good question. I was trying to see what I increased the last. I was trying to remember what that's right. I raised acting.
Well, yes, that is your actual occupation.
Yes.
Now you're up to 37.
Well, actually, currently at 29. So.
Oh my God. You are the worst actor in red carpet. Look at Chris just shaking his head at you.
Bleeding
Yeah,
savages. Well, they never learn.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 points. I'm now up to 32.
Yeah. Yeah. McKay is the kind of person you want to play poker with. It's like, woo! Damn.
32.
Of course, he's a lucky fucker, but you can definitely tell when he gets some good cards or bad cards.
I wouldn't mind increasing my. Actually, it doesn't matter that one. Luck, you say?
God damn.
Luck by 60.
There they are. They're over there. You notice that they've got other brown humans as slaves. They're all glowing kind of red, like from their chestal areas, like it's some weird aura. And they do appear to have white eyes. But yeah, what do you want to do? You're going to walk up to them like, what up? Or insert some racial slurs into that what up. That's always goes over well.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to work out whether or not their white eyes is due to them being associated with white, or if
You're
it's
gonna have
something
to get
different.
a lot closer to find out, unfortunately. And now if you were to have binoculars and go while you're looking at them from like 10, 15 feet away, that might work. But I don't think you have that.
So what are they doing anyway? What are they up to?
They're just kind of standing there like they were expecting McKay to walk up and fucking peer into their eyes type of bullshit. It is just weird. They're stocky, super dark brown guys. They have no hair at all, including the eyebrows. They're dressed in some sort of combination of diaper and loincloth with cape and feathered headdresses. Only the whites of their eyes are showing and all seem to glow with some inner red light, almost as though you can see the red aura. Near them are 6 other collared guys. These are obviously the same fuckers that McKay found. All with only wearing the diaper parts with normal looking eyes with leg shackles. And give me empathy rolls in case you haven't figured out any empathy. For some reason, all of the slave type ones have a resigned or hopeless look in their eyes. The furries seem to give these guys a wide berth, although they are apparently allowed in here. Even though the furries are not big into slavery and stuff, they apparently respect others' beliefs.
So there's like one that has like the lead, and the rest are slaves.
There's 3 guys that have the weird red shit, and then there's 6 slaves. So 9 guys total.
So the slaves, do they have the weird red shit too, or no?
No, they look like anthropology roles would be good.
Got it.
You're gonna guess like either Aztec or Mayan type look, like the old tribes from like the Mexico type area. Do you boys like Mexico? That kind of thing. Yeah. For all of them. Although obviously normal Mexicans don't glow red and are much better than our current president says.
Do you have any ideas here?
Oh, we're from an embassy, and they're from another country. So we approach them on, hello, we're from the Australian Embassy. We'd like to establish communication.
Sure, we could do that.
And then we
can
can
roll with that one step further, saying, we see that you have slaves here. Are they for sale? And I will look into them and start checking them to see if they are worthy of being bought, which means I would inspect them.
Yeah, but the slaves don't have the white eyes. It's only the non-slaves that have the white eyes and the red guy.
Slaves look normal. They look like normal, miserable humans in diapers.
Yeah, it's the guys with the
When I say diapers, I mean the weird loincloth things. They're like the strip up and then the thing around, as opposed to Pampers. Just to be clear.
Okay. All right. Well, that's another reason for us to be over there talking to them for a long period of time, to let their shit slip just in case. If they're, so we can gain more information.
Yep. We'll walk over.
No problem. They watch you come. They don't move. They just watch you come.
Mm-hmm. Good day.
One of them goes, and then says, without moving his fucking mouth, "Good day." And it sounds kind of weird, wispy, electric, airy, frightening. Not good. And then it closes its mouth again. Oh, and give me spot hidden rolls as you're close enough to see the eyes now.
Got it. By -30.
Yeah, this is just the standard whites of the eyes showing. You can still see the small blood veins and shit in the eyes, as opposed to white eyes, which look like somebody is fucking just colored it in white.
All right, so it's like the eyes have rolled back or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're from the Australian Embassy. We're just wondering if you have an embassy here yourselves, or who your main representative is.
The one opens its mouth again, and the same fucking creepy, I'm evil, fuck as shit type voice goes, "We do not have embassies. We do not have ambassadors."
Okay.
So, Logan, can I give a spell roll to see if I can tell if these guys are possessed or mounted?
Yes.
So to speak?
Yes. Enjoy.
Got it. By 30. Got it by 30.
Right. The 3 dudes are definitely fucking possessed. You're not sure what's possessing them or anything like that. It's something you haven't come across before. This is new, weird, freaky shit, but possessed, yes, definitely. Bing, bing, bing.
Okay.
Lights going off and all that. Let's see, making it by 30. Let me see if I can give you any other potential useful information here. The three dudes with the eyes rolled back are all dead. Freshly.
Oh.
Yeah. This might explain why the other 6 guys are a bit melancholy, a bit blue. Because they know it's going to happen to you, bad boys.
Do you sell your slaves?
All 3 of them open their mouths, and you hear a chorus of different electric, wispy, airy voices say, no.
Yeah. What is the land you come from called?
They just close their mouths and look at you. You notice some furries are stopping at a safe distance to watch the entertainment. They don't know what's going to happen. They're staying far enough back that, if explosions start, then they can. A couple of them are taking cover and then going and watching. And one of the older ones comes up and goes, "Excuse me, Mr. Ambassador," he says.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a big beaver head. He goes, "You might just want to move around, move along. These are not the most sociable creatures and stuff. Me and Mrs. Beaver, we're going to have some tea if you'd like some tea."
Thank you for the kind offer. We're just trying to establish relationships and diplomatic relationships. And
I don't know about any of it. He puts his thumbs under his suspenders. I don't know anything about that fancy diplomacy. I'm just a simple beaver, but I want to just be a neighborly one and let you know they're not good people. In fact, I don't even know if they're people anymore. Well, these ones are, but those ones aren't. So I just wanted to say that. But I usually keep myself to myself, so I'll just be on my way then, shall I? All right then. Good day, Mr. Ambassador.
good day.
Thank you
And
very much.
for your
Other guy.
advice.
Yes, sir. He waddles off with his beaver tail. Big flat tail, you think. If you had a beaver tail like that, you could slap around some of the other people who keep trashing your fucking house, you think.
So, is this the only way that you usually communicate?
One of them opens its mouth and says, yes.
Are you spirits?
They close their mouths and just look at you with their glowing red bodies.
Do you ever teach anybody magic at all for a price?
One opens his mouth and it says, "We do not know this magic."
The ability that you're using to talk through these vessels.
They just look at you.
Are you affiliated with any of the colors?
They all turn and look at you at the same time. Creepy as fuck. By all, I'm only talking about the 3. The other ones are staying real still, hoping nobody notices.
Are you red?
They all look at you.
Hi.
And it's at this time, if Alex was here, he'd be trying to seduce them.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So there's that.
So you're not affiliated with Red then?
They just look at you. It's pretty much as far as empathy and shit, you're getting nothing. These guys are dead. Their faces don't move.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure what in the fuck is going on.
Is this
Creepy.
a spell keeping you to in these vessels?
They just look at you.
You don't like to answer questions much?
One of them opens its mouth and says, "Ask us a question we wish to answer, and we will."
Are you selling these slaves?
Once answered.
Did you ask that already?
Yeah.
My
Do you
apologies.
travel between the realms?
We have come here from the south.
What is down south? Like down south or down south?
They just look at you. You're not sure if they understood that or not, but they all just stare at you. They don't blink. It's three corpses stare at you. Not.
So do you travel through gates, such as what the elves have in the forest?
They all look at you with their cold, dead, rolled up eyes.
Do you know what I'm talking about in regards to the gates?
No. This is a lively group, you're thinking. One of the six guys scratches himself, and everyone kind of looks at you guys like. But then
So how much for these slaves?
They all just look at you again.
Can I have them?
We require our vessels.
Oh, these are your vessels to be?
They all just look at you again.
So what are you standing here waiting for?
The ambassador.
Oh, so you're here specifically to see the ambassador.
He sees us.
Are you ISO trucks? I think that's the pronunciation. I might be getting it wrong.
They do not know what that is.
The insects.
No.
ISO. No, they have face huggers and stuff, so.
If you're looking forward to getting, you could leave a big fucking egg in Yana's room and put a bow on top. She'll go over and take off the bow and that'll fucking keep her from leaving corpses in the basement, you think, happily?
Yep.
Oh, imagine how much fun she would have with those. We wait for the question or the action.
Do you know indigo?
They all just look at you some more. Yeah, these guys are not a responsive group.
Yeah, that's right.
You've managed to unplug yourself, Chris. Hooray. So, you guys are Chris, say something so I make sure it's working again. Yay. You guys are talking to the liveliest people in the known universe. What do you do? Doc Fulton wanders off. What do you do, McKay?
And he's back.
Oh,
You hear me, right?
Not well. Right.
Did you have
if he can
any?
hear us, then continue on.
Did you have any further questions for him, Doc? Otherwise, we shall move on.
I reach out to touch one of them. Do they shrink away? Do they look like they might be angry if I do so?
They have absolutely no expression on their face. They could be getting ready to orgasm for all you know.
Okay, I'll touch one of them. Can I and they'll let me?
Yeah, you go. And it's just like touching a corpse. And hold on a second. Let me double check something here. I did not expect you to play feel up with them. I know you like to feel them, but right. What's your willpower?
My willpower is 20.
Holy fuck. Let's see. It'd be 4 different, 5 to 20. Right. Roll a 80 or less and you're A-okay.
Got it.
You could feel that it would very much like to fucking invade you, but you are way too strong for the likes of this pale face. By pale face, I mean super brown face. You're the pale face. So, yeah.
Oh, so did it try to invade me?
You're thinking, well, actually, with as much willpower as you've got, you're like, do you call that a try? So maybe it definitely was a probing thing. And by that, I mean probably. If you just want to keep your hand on its chest and see what happens, then you can find out for sure.
So
you're guessing yes, though. You're guessing it tried to take you over. It didn't move toward you. It did not initiate the attack, but maybe it thought you were trying to take it over and it responded.
Is this a version of Corpse Ride?
Give me an analyze magic roll, since you know Corpse Ride. McKay, unfortunately, I don't think does.
Nope.
Got it by -30.
Yeah. Kind of. It's related. Go with related. More of an innate ability than a spell.
Are you all the same entity?
The one that you touched, by the way, I'm assuming you took your finger away again.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one you touched opens its mouth and says, "We are distinct." One of the other ones takes about a quarter step toward you and stops, like, maybe
one more step.
Next. It backs up. It appears, McKay, that they're playing some sort of brinksmanship game, and you're not sure who's winning.
How much for the slaves?
We do not sell the slaves. Thrice asked, twice answered.
Oh, so these are your vessels that you're waiting. Got it.
Yeah.
Do we want to get rid of these things? Do we want to make enemies?
He smiles as he says that. You're not sure what that means. He's a really good poker player. He smiles a lot when he's playing poker. All the time.
Well, when the elves kicked up the fuss and stuff, I think most of these guys left. However, they are here supposedly under peaceful conditions.
One of the ones that's just there goes to you guys. He's one of the half dozen ones with collars and ankle things to keep him from running off.
See, I have an idea, but I think if I do it, it'll just jump to the next person instead of letting us have them.
It depends on if it needs to do it via contact or not.
And one of them is holding the lead, or no?
Oh yeah. You can't have your fucking slaves run off. That would be a bitch.
Do we want to do something about this, or no? Do we tolerate this, or no?
Oh, I don't like the whole thing of taking over someone against their will.
So the one that's holding the lead, Logan, I gesture at it and make weird noises and faces.
They all just look at you.
I try again. No, I try again. Goes off. Counterspell. a spell that's running. And then I tell them to run to the embassy.
Okay, hold on a second. Well, yeah, they're gonna know where the fucking embassy is. Right. Give me read off counterspell for me, would you please?
Yes, I will do so.
Because I'm guessing you have enough.
Essence versus essence of target. If the caster wins, the caster can choose which of the target's ongoing spell stops. They must know which spell they are trying to stop, enough to identify it to the GM as a whatever spell is making him extra strong or blah blah blah. The GM
Sure.
can either. Okay.
What's your essence?
18.
Okay, so it's 10 up, so that's 10 in your favor. So roll a 60 or less.
Shit. Nope.
One of the 6 guys goes, okay, and run to the embassy. Okay. Right. No response from any of the others.
Huh. They just didn't care.
Apparently they're too powerful for the likes of you, paleface.
I'll try it one more time because that's all I got in me.
What I was going to say, why don't you blow a hero point on it?
No.
No.
He really, really would like to get up to 100 sometime, and then he will be the most cool.
Fair enough.
Nope. Doesn't work. Oh well.
Yep. Apparently their evil standing there has resisted your doing something.
Mm-hmm.
They stand there evilly and malevolently.
So there's other passersby are still like chilling.
They're watching.
Right?
They're watching because they're waiting for a show. So far, you've done some like weird stuff, like you might be trying to convince people you're possessed, but nothing happened from it.
So I asked one of the other people that are standing there. So what usually happens when these guys roll into town?
They trade some goods, and then they leave.
So you want them around, or you don't care if they're around, or what's up?
They come under the flag of peace, so we don't like slaves very much, but they come under the flag of peace.
Okay, so it's probably best if we don't anyway then, because otherwise we might.
He shrugs. He says, "Are they holding Australians captive?"
No.
They kind of look like Australians. I don't know. Australians aren't usually that brown. Well, they could be. Maybe these are sunbaked. Well, now a discussion is getting going among the furries nearby about whether all these guys may fall under Australian law.
All right, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
No problem. I just got a thought. What if like somebody in the government of Australia watches this and goes, "Look, the Commonwealth is very clear on slavery."
Oh yes, strangely enough.
That wouldn't really surprise me if I got an email from somebody in the government of Australia. I've had weirder shit happen. So there you go.
Like most countries, slavery is illegal.
Oddly, yeah, I know.
Yeah, surprising.
I'm sure I would have been somebody's bitch by now if slavery was legal. I have the fat one. See? Easy.
All right.
You sit there staring at them. They are the hardest people to have a stare down with ever.
Yeah, I don't think a stare down would work with them.
No. And they seem happy just fucking standing there.
So the red glow, does it appear to be coming from like their stomach or something? Or
yeah, kind of in their chestal region.
Okay. Like what, from whereabouts the heart would potentially be, or just more general, or more of a general blow?
General middle of the chest, not related to internal organs necessarily.
There's no marks or scars or anything on the chest?
No, they all appear. The three appear totally fine, but dead. They are. You can give me a either medicine or forensics roll.
No, I'll go with forensics.
Fancy that.
Strangely enough.
Hmm.
Oh, there it is there. Thought I had it. Yep, by half.
You think that the bodies are decaying.
Yeah, which is why they got the slaves, so that when it gets to a certain point and becomes hard to function, they jump. Forensics.
Forensics. Okay.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have as many slaves if it was just for the purpose of just in case.
Mm-hmm.